How did Muhammad want to establish the caliphate?
Go say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam before I slap you. Say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Okay,
Say
you are on
sallallahu
record.
alayhi wa sallam before I slap you.
Excuse me,
Shut
sir.
the
Stay
Say sallallahu alayhi wa
away.
sallam before I
Stay.
slap you. Yes. Don't disrespect the prophet. You're
Excuse me.
Christian. You're
Stay
Christian.
away.
Disrespect our
Stay away.
man. Don't disrespect the prophet.
Stay away. Take that mentally ill person away. What is there for? What is funny in that? Anything funny in that?
You think you got the right to speak?
What would you do to your fellow
As a
Muslim?
human being like you, yeah, well, like, go
You haven't said
don't
anything to
disrespect the
him.
prophet.
Stay. What do you think about that behavior? This
You know why we
behavior.
gotta behave like this?
What do you think
Because
about
you
this?
don't have no shame.
Don't touch me.
You don't have shame.
Stay
You
away,
don't have shame.
or
So
else
I'm
you
gonna
will be in
slap
prison.
you, so you know what shame
Excuse
is.
me. Stay away, he said. Clearly, your mind hasn't worked for a long time. Stay away.
Don't say Muhammad straight. Say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Excuse me. Stay away.
You believe in
I'm
Islam
calling the
chocolate.
police right now.
The police
Stay
are wrong.
away.
You are the police, man. You think we care? The feds and you.
Is that all on, brother? It's not recording now. Yeah. Hey, you are a thief. You are on record to be a thief. Stay away, or else I am reporting you to the police. Stay away, sir. You, sir, despite the fact of your white, you are a thief. Stay away. Please stay away.
He threw the Quran at someone.
Excuse me, that was my Quran. Do you have any idea about belonging?
Has any Muslim here ever thrown respect to the Quran?
Well, it must have been thrown to the rub. You see the free Quran? I know I have a perfect solution for you guys.
Solve this with one question.
I have a perfect solution for you guys.
And how much are they paying you?
Go online and check for rubbish clearance.
Who's paying
They will
you?
come and help you out.
Who's paying you?
All your rubbish could be cleared out in minutes. All right.
Nobody's
Now
paying
that
me.
we
I'm
have
here in the
intelligence.
circus to have fun and laugh at people, honestly.
Well, you are the
I'm
the
here
animal
to
of the
laugh at
circus,
people
sir.
like you, honestly.
Okay, come on.
He comes here week in, week
You
out
get
preaching
paid.
Christianity, yet still Christianity
No.
by the day loses followers.
Yes.
So they can do nothing,
Nothing.
but attack Islam.
Do you believe in
Rather than
Islam,
give
sir?
reasons, but give reasons to
Excuse
support
me, sir.
Christianity.
How many Muslims here believe strongly in your tradition?
Attack
This guy,
Islam.
he doesn't even believe
Excuse
what
me,
he's
sir.
Why are people leaving
The
Christianity?
zoo has moved on,
Worrying,
and I can clearly see you are a clown. You can move on too.
Joining Islam.
And excuse me,
Why are they
clowns that way, clowns that way.
He's being paid to spread misinformation.
In relation to
So
serious
why,
Muslims,
for the first time,
some people who are educated, please, any educated Muslim here,
minority in their own country.
don't touch me,
You
don't touch
came
me.
into my arms.
Any educated Muslim at the park,
First time in the UK census, Christianity
Not-
is a minority in UK. People can't make sense of the Trinity. They can see through why it's illogical.
are you happy
And
now?
when people are told these lies, they find something that makes more sense. And they come to Islam, and that's why we are the #1 growing religion, projected to overtake Christianity globally by the year 2050.
But that doesn't
By the
2050.
year 2050,
Oh, no, 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 no.
right.
Did you follow his logic?
Right. It does not
According to his logic,
make us
Excuse me,
right,
sir. Don't
but
touch
we
me, sir.
need to ask ourselves,
according to his logic, the truth should have more people following it. That's his logic. Did you follow his
why
logic?
are they leaving?
More people should follow the truth. That is his logic. In that case, may I please ask you the question, sir? Why are there less Muslims in the world today as opposed to those who claim to be Christians?
Joining Islam and leaving Christianity.
You seem to have 2 years, so
Rapid
hopefully it works.
Be nice. Be nice and polite.
All right. Is there any educated Muslim here? I'm going to ask you a simple question. And the simple,
Yes.
you are an educated
Where is your
Muslim.
cow? Why are you washing the cow?
Well, clearly not.
None of them.
So, Muslims, my dear Muslim friends, the question to you is simple. What is
a week in, a
Excuse me.
week out, attacking Islam,
Don't touch me.
throwing Qurans, disrespecting, and provoking his Muslims.
Why did you steal his
Because we
Quran?
are Muslims.
Prove to
Why
me.
did you steal
Because
his Quran? Answer him.
You just run away.
I know you are embarrassed of your own book that you
you
stole.
are embarrassed that for the first time
He is still going through mental trauma.
is a minority.
He has escaped from A&E today
It's true.
and he is still going through
comes to Muslims.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
Vulnerable.
And the trauma he had was that what he believed to be something which everyone would respect has been thrown away. That is his problem.
Christianity is a declining
Are you Muslim, sir?
religion. Declining
No?
religion.
Okay, that's good. You are. That's good. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. That's good. How many? Is there any educated Muslim? Are you Muslim, sir? You look scared. You must be a Muslim.
This is his tactics weekend.
What does that have anything to do with? Are you Muslim, sir?
He targets.
Well, he is a comedian. Ignore him. Are you Muslim? Please come here, sir. What's that? Excuse me.
One can be free.
I'm going to tell you one
Free
more
can
time
be
and
one.
last time.
Free can be
Don't
one.
touch me.
You are in a public space. You cannot expect.
Do not touch me.
Area.
Don't touch me.
My palm has not.
Don't touch me. Is that clear to you?
You keep your distance.
Do not touch me. Simple. I wasn't coming after you, sir. You are the desperate one here. Okay, Muslims. Are you Muslim, sir? Okay, please come here. So you follow Muhammad?
Yeah.
You believe in the fact that Muhammad had issues at Mecca? Mecca? When he started started preaching about Islam in Mecca,
Yeah.
did people have a problem with him
Yeah.
in Mecca?
Yeah.
And he went away to Medina and he came back
Yeah, to preach again.
to preach again. Have you got any historical evidence for this?
Yeah, I've got from the Quran, from the Hadith.
Where in the Quran? Please take your Quran and give me details as to what. Don't touch me. Good, thank you. Don't touch me. Please give me details. Anyone else, any other Muslim here? I'm asking a simple question. I would like to know what historical evidence exists to build the character called Muhammad in history. If any of you know of any historical details that you could present here for us to understand who the historical Muhammad was, please pitch in. I can see Muslims walking away. Any Muslim who is able to present evidence, you sir, you have a nice beard, you might be able to help. Have you got any details of Muhammad? I am an ignorant man, please educate me, come here. Any evidence at all? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Have you got any evidence? Clearly not. Is there any Muslim here at the park who could provide evidence to build a picture of the historical Muhammad?
Historical Muhammad.
That's right. Now the zookeeper has gone quiet. The zookeeper, as you could imagine, has gone quiet. Could you see that?
Yeah.
I'm asking for evidence and the zookeeper is now quiet.
Islam, but provide
Any evidence, sir?
answers for why Christianity.
Any evidence,
is
sir?
declining. Answer
Excuse me,
my
sir.
question.
Any evidence?
Answer my question first.
Any evidence?
I asked the question first.
The time that it took.
I'm talking to
Excuse
you.
me, sir. The time that it took. The time. Let's do an interview here. The time that it took for you to put on your funny zookeeper clothing You could have done a little bit of research. Any evidence?
I'm
not giving to you.
It's not your mic.
Any evidence?
Can I hold the mic?
Okay, if I'm giving to him, I'm not taking it back. No, I don't want to take that.
Okay.
I don't want to take anything from him. Any historical evidence? You, sir, you look like a sensible man. Are you a Muslim, sir? You're not a Muslim? Okay, that's good. That's good. Are you a Muslim, young man? Please come here.
Honest man.
Please come here.
Honest man.
Are you scared?
Target Muslims.
Yeah.
He knows.
Who is a bold Muslim here? Are you Muslim, sir? Are you Muslim? Please come here. You don't understand. We're still waiting. What were you using Prophet Google? What happened?
I want to just repeat the question. Is
Okay.
there any evidence for the Christian?
Nah, there we go. Muhammad, any evidence? Even Prophet Google did not help you. It's quite sad, isn't it? Even Prophet Google.
There is a
Please ring up Google and let them know that they haven't solved the issue. Any other Muslim? Are you Muslim, sir? Please come here, sir. We are having a serious conversation. Ignore the clowns and come here, please. No answer? What historical evidence have you got to build a picture of the person of Muhammad? What's that? Chapati? Are you a bit confused? Well, it's not even hot today. What's going on in your brain?
My brain
Is that a brain freeze or what?
No, it's better chicken biryani.
Chicken biryani. Islam hasn't done good to you, has it?
Yes, yes.
It has helped you eat a lot, think about chicken biryani, but nothing much here. Excuse me, sir. Have you got any help for us, sir? The zookeeper needs help. Can you help him? Please, look at the confession, the zookeeper. Are you going to help us? All right, my dear Muslim friends, my dear Muslim friends, this is the challenge I'm going to present to you. The challenge is there are two different Muhammads we see in his. Excuse me.
Listen, you are. I'm sorry. You are taking steps. If we move this pram,
Who is taking steps now?
Listen, if we move this pram,
What's that?
there'll be more room.
I should move away.
No, listen.
I came here. All right, the Muslim has said, therefore it must be wrong. It's as simple as that. All right, in history,
Listen,
I'm not moving. Keep your wide eyes open, sir. I'm not moving right now. All right,
15 more seconds. In the Quran,
in history,
even against us.
who is moving now?
So I do not think you move from me. Listen, let me finish.
Well, the Quran doesn't teach anyone to be truthful.
So I would not ask him to move from me.
This is the best of the lies of the Quran. All right, my dear friends, especially if you are Muslims, please listen to what I am saying right now. There are two different Muhammads we see in history. One of them, excuse me, sir.
Move the pram. Move the pram. Look at this area. Look at.
Are you confused?
Move the pram.
I'm asking you to stay away from me. It's as simple as that. Don't.
Make more room. Move the pram. Make more room.
Why should he?
What do you think about this guy?
Why should he?
Sorry very much.
Take a rest. Take a rest.
Well, he needs that.
What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir? You seem to be maybe 15, 16 years old in your body. But in your brain, what's happening, sir? Any growth at all? Please give me some evidence to show that you are growing up mentally, sir. Any evidence? Moving away rapidly.
I'm still here.
Most of the Muslims I'm coming
I'm
across
still here.
seem to be growing up everywhere.
Who touched you?
But mentally, there seems to be a problem. Do you also observe the same issue?
What am I doing?
I ask a question,
To him.
can't even comprehend a simple question.
He's been this for week in, week out for years. This is my first time. I'm sick of seeing this man.
This is not your first time. Don't lie. You're a liar. You stole his Quran. What does he have done to you? You stole his Quran 2 weeks back.
All right, my dear friends, who among you could provide evidence today? Hello, sir. Are you a Muslim, sir? Please come here, sir. Please give us some evidence, please. What's that? Okay. That's good. That's very good. That's very good start. And I'm asking a simple question. You know Muhammad? No, don't listen to him.
Are you a Muslim?
I'm not.
Okay,
So, I am a Christian. And I'm trying to understand Islam. I'm trying to understand the person of Muhammad. You follow Muhammad? Okay. So here is my important question. Muhammad is very important for you, isn't he?
Yes.
Too important. The way he moves around is the way you'd like to move around. The way he does most of the things, that's how you'd like to do most of the things. In other words, you would need to know who Muhammad was historically.
We know. We know.
Good. She thinks she knows. So I'd like to...
I know.
Okay. Okay, I take that seriously. She says she doesn't think. She knows. Okay, that's good. Now, please let me know, sir. What? Please.
Why are you shouting? Why are you shouting? Why are you shouting?
Please give me details of the historical evidence that you use.
Quran. Check the Quran.
Any historical evidence
The Quran.
or any historical evidence that we can use to build a picture.
Argument that Muhammad is what?
I'm asking a question.
You want the picture?
Okay, this is my argument. This is an argument. Yeah. My argument is Muslims in the 21st century, the idea of Muhammad you have comes from not the 7th century when Muhammad is supposed to have lived, but from very well later on, from a far away land. That's my claim, that's my challenge. So I'd like to ask you, what early historical evidence you use to understand a picture of the person of Muhammad? How do you get to know details of Muhammad?
Because, like, from what I know, the people that lived around him, they wrote down everything that happened and
Which
everything that goes on.
literature you have in mind?
What do you mean?
No, you're talking about people writing things down. What did I write down? What are the books you have in mind?
The Quran.
Like, they're not like holy books or like
Which books?
religious books.
Yeah, give me some names.
شو اسمهم؟
The story of Islam.
They're called hadith. They're like sayings by the
Hadiths
people.
come
Yeah.
200 odd years later.
No, they are from people around.
This-
Sahih
of the
al-Bukhari
Prophet.
comes 200 odd years
No,
later.
they are from Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, from
Which
Abu Hurairah.
which book from Abu
It's
Bakr
not
do
a
we
book,
have?
they're just like sayings written down by people that were passed down.
Please listen to me. I want to know
This isn't
which
like,
book.
This isn't my area. Like, it's not an argument. Like, it's what we believe in.
Yeah, I'm not, okay. Let's put it this way. You are a young man. Yeah. You don't want to follow. You don't want to follow something which is not true.
What?
You don't want to follow some. Please let the young man think. Kalas, let him think.
Yeah,
Okay. You don't want to follow something which is a fabricated lie, would you?
of course.
Good. And that is why you should know.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this is not your area. If you want to take Muhammad seriously, you personally, what's your name?
Mustafa.
Mustafa personally should know
Yeah.
what the historical evidence for the person of Muhammad is.
Yeah.
For example, you said something was written down by Abu Bakr.
Yeah.
Would you know what that book is?
I haven't looked into it, but I'm
There is
sure
no
there are
such book
people.
we have access to.
But there are people that do know about this.
I am
don't
telling
know.
you, there is
Yeah.
no such book
Okay.
written by Abu Bakr that we have
Okay.
access to. No such thing.
Okay.
In other
But
words,
I have faith in Islam, so like.
no, don't,
It's
no.
enough for me.
My dear friend,
Yeah.
would you like to believe in something which you don't know about? Yes?
Yes.
You want to believe in
No,
things you don't
we know about it.
Oh, good. So, before you believe, you need to know
Yeah,
if it is true.
Of course.
And that is where I am asking you, don't tell me you have faith.
Yeah.
Without evidence, if you have faith, that is belief in something you don't know about.
Yeah.
So, this is the challenge for you. Where are you from?
Iraq.
Iraq.
Yeah.
Iraq. is where, as a matter of fact, some of the books that you are referring to were
Of course.
written in.
Yeah.
From Iran, how close are you to Mecca?
It's not that far, like a few
Not
hours.
that far?
Yeah,
Few hours by what?
by plane.
By plane. Was there plane in the 7th century?
No.
By road. Was there automotive,
Of
was
course
there
not.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Camels and stuff. How
Yeah.
long would it take from Iraq to Mecca?
Weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks away.
Yeah.
How did someone who live in your land write about things which happened 200 years before him in a land which is weeks away from him? How did he write that?
I don't know.
Well, exactly.
It's not something that I looked into.
But do you see my point now? I really want you to look into this.
I would want
Because
to look into it, but personally, it's not like something I'm doing right now. That's it.
not at the moment, but when
Yeah.
you go home.
Yeah.
When you go home, please check this out.
Yeah.
Many people are leaving Islam for a valid reason. There are multiple valid
Many
reasons.
people are also being convinced by Islam.
I'm not sure.
Mind. I'm not sure.
What's that?
You don't have mind. You crazy.
I don't have mind, I crazy, he moves on. It's good to see you. Who doesn't have mind? Someone who just speaks here and then walks away? You see here, this is typical Islamic behavior. When they are upset with the questions I ask, just say I don't have mind and walk away. If you think you have mind, stay and challenge. If you cannot stay and challenge, it is evident for everyone, sir, as to who has a mind and who does not. Please prove to me. Please come here. Please come here and prove to me, sir.
Shut up.
There we go. Typical Islam on display. Are you Muslim, sir? Are you Muslim, sir? So, are you a Muslim, sir?
Shut up.
Please, but you can't
Shut
talk.
up.
Is there any Muslim who knows Islam and who can speak in English? Any Muslim? Are you a Muslim, sir? You look scared. You don't need to answer. You don't need to, I agree. But are you one? What's that?
I'm not a Christian.
You don't need to answer. Why is it that Muslims come to the park and look brain dead? The moment the first question is asked, they go brain dead. You know why? Because Islam hasn't given you knowledge. Islam has given you brainwashing, and you can't even defend that in public. This is a sad state of affairs. May I please comment to you, sir, that it is a good decision for you all to leave
I'm not
Islam.
a Christian. I'm not a Muslim.
Leave Islam. You know why?
Both are religion.
Because Islam so far could not have made sense to you, because there is, in your life as a Muslim, has anyone given you details as to why Muhammad should be believed in? No one has told you. Brain dead still. Brain dead still. Do you think that's a bit sad? I'm not. I'm not. I'm a Christian. Yes. What's that?
Which Catholic, Orthodox, Protestant?
Well, I'm a Protestant.
Protestant.
That's right. Yeah. But to you, coming to you, sir. Okay. Now you're trying to run away now. Now are you trying to run away? Islam, have you got any evidence, sir? Has anyone taught you any evidence about Islam? Brain dead again. Brain dead again. My dear friend, can I please request you? The best thing you could do in your life is to leave Islam. Because Islam is not for people who can think. Islam is for people who can't think. And if you ask them what their name is, they'll talk about Iraq and so on. That is who Islam is for. Not for you. I'd like to think that you are a thinking man. Islam is not for you. And let me put a simple thing to you. Are you a Muslim, sir?
Shut up!
You see, for him, Islam is good. It can keep him busy.
Shut up!
Islam could keep him busy. Best idea for him.
Up!
But
Shut up!
for you, that's good.
The better Shamsi, not us.
Shamsi is a rat. He runs away. You are here
My
again.
friend,
Did you say you are not a Muslim? Okay, that's good. Any Muslim who is bold, hello sir, are you a Muslim sir? Please come here sir. Okay, I'll come there, no problem. We are coming to you sir, we are coming to you.
This baby.
No, don't worry. So, in regards to Islam, you follow Muhammad? Do you take Muhammad seriously? How important is he in your Muslim walk?
Very important.
Very important.
The most important.
The most important. You'd like to have a beard like him, you'd like to walk around like him, you'd like to clean your hands and everything else like him and so on, yeah?
Try to.
So, in other words, you need to know very much about Muhammad for you to live your Islamic life, yeah?
Correct.
Cool. In that regard, one second, sir. No, please, one second. In that regard, may I ask you a simple question? What evidence, historical evidence, have you got for you to understand the person of Muhammad?
I don't know.
How? Wait a second. This is a bit funny. You are very openly confessing.
Can I
and
ask you a question?
No, one second. No, let's finish this. You're very openly confessing and you seem to know the importance of the fact that you as a Muslim need to know even how Muhammad washed his hands. Very in-depth details you need to know. But then I'm asking you a simple question. What historical evidence you have? Only one question I've asked and you're saying you don't know. It's a bit sad, isn't it?
No, well, there is historical evidence.
What evidence?
I just don't know it.
Well, but I'm asking you because you as a Muslim is supposed to follow him. You. I'm not talking about Shamsi or some other Shamsi or whoever. You need to wash your hands like Muhammad did.
Yeah.
Apparently. And so you would need to know.
Do you know any historical evidence?
For
What you're asking?
For Muhammad, I have historical evidence.
Yeah.
I can tell you there are two families. There are essentially, when you explore history concerning this person of Muhammad, you will get to know at least two kinds of Muhammad. The Muhammad of later tradition is not the Muhammad that we find in history, earlier history. I'll give you a simple example. What is the most important event in Muhammad's life to even important enough for you, even for Muslims even, to calculate calendar years based on that event? What is that?
No, I think there's loads of important.
Lots of important events,
in life.
but Islamic calendar, what is that calibrated against? What is Islamic calendar calibrated
You
against?
tell me.
Hijrah.
Okay.
Hijrah, you know that?
Yeah.
Islamic calendar is calibrated against the event of the Hijrah of Muhammad. Supposed Hijrah of the supposed Muhammad.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Arul. Arul, A-R-U-L. And you are?
My name's Sean.
Sean.
Yeah.
Good to
nice
see you,
meet
Sean.
But you know, I want to ask you a question.
No, but Sean.
No, before we get there, because I don't know much about on how to debate and stuff. So let me ask you a question. What's your purpose here in Hyde Park?
My purpose is to speak to people like you who appear sensible, in first level of asking questions, appear sensible, to challenge you and to let you know that the religion you're following is a religion of fabrication and a religion of brainwashing. It does not provide you evidence. The moment you go to historical evidence...
Wait. You know me, as I am, as I'm confessing I'm a Muslim, am I campaigning for anything bad in society?
That's not the question we are asking.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you the question.
You, I don't know. I don't know.
If I follow Islam, does Islam campaign for anything bad towards society?
Absolutely. All sorts of evil in society is from Islam.
Okay.
All sorts of evil. Have you read Surah 9, Ayah 29?
Like what?
Surah 9, Ayah 29?
No, tell me, what does it say?
Surah 9, Ayah 29 says, fight against. You see? That's what Islam has made him to be.
What surah?
Why is smiling?
Answer.
What's funny in that?
Answer. That's your God.
What's funny in that?
Okay, answer. It's easy question.
What's funny in
That's
that?
the way he's saying.
This
Are
your
you sure
God?
that's what is funny to
Is this
you?
your God?
Is that
Why
what's
do
funny
that?
to you?
Okay, is this your God?
Is that what's funny to you?
I don't find that.
Because that's it. Oh, but you're smiling.
I'm smiling at him.
Is this your God?
Because you're smiling.
Oh, you can't.
This seems like a typical Islamic joke. Not employing your
Maybe
brain.
this picture not clear. Let me
What's that got to do with Islam?
clear picture. This picture.
Okay, please read this. Please read this for me. Surah 9, Ayah 29. Let's read. Well, I wish
Is
something
your
was in
God-
his something was in his cavity there.
it's
A brain that
difficult
works. Please. Please read this for me.
What do you want me to read?
Ayah 29, Surah 9, Ayah 29.
Fight those who do not believe in Allah on the last day, nor comply with what Allah Okay.
So you asked me if Islam propagates any evil in society.
Yeah.
What is that?
So
Fight those who do not believe in Allah. I don't believe in your.
what does fight mean? Then?
Sean, no.
No, what does fight mean?
I'll tell you. I'll get to that
Physical
before.
fight, intellectual fight.
What fight is being advocated in the Quran?
Because the way you're acting now.
What fight
I
is
feel like you're
advocated?
fighting me.
What fight is advocated in the Quran? What fight is advocated in the Quran? Please read.
I don't know. Because I don't know the context of that verse.
Okay, well, you don't even need to know the context of the verse. You just need to read the verse properly first. Fight. Wait, please.
That's a good point.
Listen to what I said.
That's a good point. What did you say?
You know why? You know why? I answered already. Listen to my full statement before you respond. Okay? I can repeat my previous statement. You don't even need to know the context properly.
You don't need to know.
Just read this verse. The verse in itself will give you the context. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please stay away. Thank you. Okay.
He just preaches. He's an idiot. Trust me.
Ah, good.
Can I ask a question?
Did you ask a question to me?
Yeah, I did.
And am I trying to answer?
Yeah.
Clearly, he doesn't even know his general knowledge. Please move on.
He said. Yeah.
Is that what I said?
That's what I think he said.
You did not listen to my full statement.
Ask it, does he apply
You
to the
don't
Bible? Do you
even
apply
need.
to the Bible?
Excuse me, sir.
Do you apply to the Bible?
I'm speaking to them,
Do you apply
sir.
to the Bible?
You don't even need to know. Please listen to me again. You do not even need to know the context for this particular verse because the verse itself would clarify. Because the question he asked was.
I asked you, what does fight mean?
Exactly, the verse itself would clarify. The verse itself would clarify. I'll show. Please read. Please read. Please read this. Please read this. Fight those who do not believe in Allah. Please listen. And the last day, nor comply with what Allah and His Messenger have forbidden.
Yeah, but can I ask you a
Please
question?
listen. No,
Can I
no,
make
wait,
a
wait,
point?
wait, please.
I have to make-
Please,
can I make a point?
please,
Can I make a
listen.
point?
I'm addressing your
Can I make a
previous
point?
concern.
Please, can I make a
I'm
point?
addressing your previous concern.
No, but can I
No,
interject?
I'm addressing your previous concern.
the word-
I'd like.
If I say, for example, I need to fight the system. Yeah.
Go on.
If I say we need to fight the system against racism. Yeah. What does fight mean in my?
You've asked the question already. I'm answering. And my answer is, if you read this verse properly, you would understand already. I don't have to interpret that for
let's
you.
read it
Exactly. Fight those who do not believe in Allah and the last day, nor comply with what Allah and His Messenger have forbidden, nor embrace the religion of
Okay,
truth.
so logically.
No, wait. I haven't even finished.
I'm asking the question.
I haven't even finished
I
reading
have
the
no knowledge.
verse.
I have no knowledge, so I'm asking you. You seem
I
to have
have, but if you want knowledge, let me finish reading first.
hear me out.
Please let me finish.
No, because we're asking together. We're going through
Go
it together.
on.
You're my teacher now.
All right, go on.
So in this verse, you're my teacher.
Good.
Yes. So this says fight those who do not believe in Allah. So who's it commanding to fight?
If you wait and listen, you'll get all the answers.
So are you my teacher in this verse?
Yes. Well,
I'm your
I'm not
student.
your teacher. It's an English statement. You're speaking.
so you don't
You're
have-
speaking much better English than me, so you can listen.
Wait. So do you have authority to teach me this verse?
Excuse me, sir. It's a simple English statement. You understand English as much as I do. You understand English as much as I do.
I do understand English.
Okay,
but that's
if
not
that is the
English.
case, please
That's a translation of
listen.
Arabic.
Please listen.
But did I ask you a good question?
There we go. Your silly nonsense has begun. I thought you are a reasoning person. Now I have reasons to think that is no longer the case.
So then we should terminate the conversation.
Well, that appears to be what should be the best course of action now. If a person stands here, would not even let the person who has a view against what he has just said finish his point, I do not think he's going to have a good conversation with me. What do you think?
Can you teach me this verse?
Well, wait, listen.
No,
Wait, listen. I can show you. I've answered you multiple times. Your own brother, younger than you by appearance, is telling you to listen.
He doesn't identify as a
There
man.
we go.
He identifies
Please
as a
listen,
woman.
sir. Please listen, sir. Nor embrace the religion of truth from among those who were given the scripture until Muslims have been commanded to do whatever it takes to make me, you ask who, clearly tells you, who do not believe in the Islamic Mickey Mouse Allah. I don't. Do not believe in Islamic Mickey Mouse Allah and the last day according to your definitions, according to the Quranic definition. Excuse me, sir, I didn't ask you any question. Nor comply with what the Islamic Mickey Mouse Allah and his messenger, again, who don't.
Where does it say Mickey Mouse Allah?
Well, this Allah who doesn't exist is Mickey Mouse Allah to me. His messenger have forbidden. So I don't take these things seriously. And so to you, you are supposed to do something according to this verse. No, please.
Hear me out.
Nor embrace. What is this religion of truth? Sure.
If you don't take it seriously, why are you telling me?
What am I not taking seriously?
You just said you don't take it seriously. Did you say that, yes or no?
I said this Islamic Mickey Mouse Allah I don't take seriously because it doesn't exist.
Why are you telling me that?
I take the statements.
If it's not a serious thing to you,
Are you for real, Sean?
why are we talking about?
No, Sean. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Do you work somewhere?
Yeah.
Do you get paid for your work?
Yeah.
Do you do your business or something? What is going on? You don't seem to be able to make sense for 5 minutes. What's going on?
I'm learning. from
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You don't. No, I'm not interested in your silly arguments now. You don't seem to be, Sean. This is an honest point to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You
listening to
appear to be a sensible man who can really make sense. But in the last 3-4 minutes, you are engaging in childish nonsense.
asking you
I want by interjecting me multiple times
you said you're my
when I've
teacher.
clearly told you, it only takes for you to read this statement, and if you want the footnote, if you want.
don't understand
One second, my friend. 1 second. You already read
What
it.
don't
want
you
to answer,
understand in
yeah?
this?
One
What
second,
don't you
one
understand
second.
in this?
You already read it. I tell you the answer.
What don't you understand in
You want or
this?
not?
No. What don't you understand
What
in
do you
this?
want?
I said I'm an uneducated person. I
But
don't know.
can you speak English? What don't you
want the
understand in
answer?
this?
You want the answer or no?
What don't you understand in
I
this?
don't understand the word fight.
Well,
fight
but
can mean physically
but do you understand this? This verse is more than just one word. Do you understand that? Have you read the rest of the verse?
No, because I don't know Arabic.
No, in English. What's wrong with this English?
Translation of Arabic.
What, so are you saying this is an inaccurate translation?
It might be.
It might be.
Akhi, my friend.
So excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. No, wait.
When the Banu Qurayda,
There we go. No, wait. How is he a Muslim if he can't read the English and if he doesn't know Arabic? How? What's going on? Please go on.
You know this verse,
Yep. Yep.
you would say that this is directed?
What's that?
This verse saying, fight those who do not believe in Allah and
Yep.
the last day, nor comply with Allah and His Messenger, is forbidden, nor embrace religion of truth. This verse that you're talking about over here, what do you yourself make out from this verse?
Well, I've told you clearly. It is asking people to fight. What is the kind of fight? We will get clarification on. Who is it? Clearly it is admonishing Muslims. So it's given to you as an advice, as an instruction.
It's given to me and not to the people in the past.
Well, is the Quran for all times or not?
But certain verses were
No. Wait a second. Is the Quran for all times or not? Okay, go on. Yeah.
Certain verses were revealed for certain times. Now you need to give me the evidence that this verse is directed to me.
No, tell me. You need to give. You're giving me.
You have to give me evidence. You're making the claim. You have to give me the evidence that this verse
What's your
is
name?
directed to me. Safe.
Saif.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. I'm Arul. Good to see you, Saif. You were telling me, you're mentioning something up to me about Islam, which is weird to me. You were telling me that some verses in the Quran were for appropriate times, some specific times. Where do you get that idea from?
From the scholars.
Where? Which one?
Ibn Kathir, Ibn Qurtubi.
Ibn Kathir says some verses in the Quran is for only some times.
No, he says certain verses, if you look at the historical context of certain verses, you will see that they are for certain times.
Well, like which one?
I'll tell you, can I answer it? When Allah,
speaking to you.
I'll tell you, look, Allah says to the people, do not raise your voice about the Prophet. Don't do that now. He's not alive, right? So when is that for? Is that for now?
Are you speaking to me? I'm speaking to them. If you don't mind, please.
Same point he made. He made a
Do you believe in the caliphate, Islamic caliphate? Do you believe in an Islamic caliphate, Saif?
Ask him the same
Do you
question.
believe
Don't run
in an
away.
Islamic
Don't run
caliphate?
away.
I just want to touch upon that point.
Do you believe, Saif, do you believe in an Islamic caliphate?
Okay, I do believe.
And is that the paradise that you'd like to see?
Paradise?
Right, no, not the literal paradise. Is that a wonderful situation, ideal situation for the existence of all human beings in your view?
I think we would flourish on this time.
Good. For the Islamic caliphate to come in, what needs to happen before that, according to Islam?
I'm not too sure. You tell me.
How is Islam going to conquer the world?
I'm not too sure. You tell
Well,
me.
you tell me.
You tell me. I'm not
Because you think some verses are for sometimes. I'd like to know. I'd like to know from you what your view on the caliphate is.
I think it's a good thing. I think we would flourish on these.
But
I know what you mean.
I hear you say it's a good thing. I'm asking you, how exactly is Islam planning to establish a caliphate?
I don't see the point in.
Well, it's an important point. If that is your ideal,
To do with what I asked you before.
this has everything to do. You need to interpret whatever you have in light of what you understand to be the substance of your religion. The ultimate destiny, apart from paradise, prior to paradise, the ultimate destiny on earth to which you would like to get to is the caliphate. And so everything that you understand from the Quran needs to be understood in the context of the caliphate.
In the context of the caliphate.
Yeah, of course, if that's the ideal place you want to get to, if that's the ideal situation you want to get to, you would need to understand everything with that as the context. Yeah. So my question is, how according to Islam are you going to get a caliphate?
I don't see how this is a response to the question I asked you before.
Well, it is. If you stick to my question, you will see. Quickly, in 2 minutes, you will see why I am asking this question. How?
Can you repeat the question?
Answer your question.
How exactly?
Answer his question.
How exactly do you think? How exactly do you think Islam is going to establish a caliphate?
My friend, he asked, the verse he revealed, he made a good point. How do you know that's for our times, not for back then? He said the Quran is for all times. Good point.
Any point?
He said there's no context that's back in the past.
Intelligent man.
There's a Quran verse where it says,
How
don't raise your voice above
Islam
the Prophet.
plans to have a caliphate.
Because he's passed away, right? So it's for back then. He's not answering the questions.
People become Muslims. Is that how Muhammad wanted to establish a caliphate?
You tell me. It seems like
Well, you tell me.
I just told you.
Okay. So, I'll give you the answer. All the answer that you've been. The answer.
Sheikh Arul.
Well, I might have. Yeah. Well, I know better about your religion than what you know. Okay. Let's put it this way. Islam has always wanted a caliphate, not just now. Beginning with Muhammad's time.
So when does it
All-
want to do it? Yes.
Please listen, Shane. Islam has always wanted a caliphate. What began with Muhammad, the supposed Muhammad? No one is giving me evidence for his existence so far, but the supposed Muhammad, what he began doing is to establish that caliphate. The followers of Muhammad, the successors of Muhammad, the caliphs, the first caliphs of the Rashidun Caliphate. Again, no evidence for the existence, but the claim is Rashidun Caliphate also wanted to establish the same caliphate. You know, one second. Umayyad Caliphate.
What's Rashidun?
Also,
What's Rashidun?
don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Stay away. Stay away. Employ your brain or else stay away.
You believe in an expired deen, man. Go.
All right.
Salam alaikum.
So, Umayyad Caliphate
Brush your teeth and sleep.
also wanted to establish the same caliphate. Abbasid Caliphate also wanted to establish the same caliphate. So, right throughout history, the attempt to establish the caliphate has never ceased.
Yeah.
So, how did Muhammad want to establish the
Don't say Muhammad
caliphate?
straight. Go say sallallahu alaihi wasallam before I slap you. Say sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay,
Say
you're on
sallallahu alaihi wasallam
record.
before I slap you.
Excuse me,
Shut
sir.
the f***.
Stay
Say sallallahu alaihi
away.
wasallam before I
Stay.
slap you, blood. Yes. Don't disrespect the Prophet. You're
Excuse me.
Christian. You're
Stay
Christian.
away.
Disrespect our
Stay away.
man. Don't disrespect the Prophet.
Stay away. Take that mentally ill person away. What is there for? What is funny in that? Anything funny in that?
You think you got the right to speak?
What would you do to your fellow
As a
Muslim?
human being like you, yeah, wallahi, go
You haven't said anything to
disrespect the
him.
Prophet.
Stay. What do you think about that behavior?
We got
No, what do you think about this
You know why
behavior?
we got to behave like this?
What do you think about
you
this?
Don't have no shame.
Don't touch me.
You don't have shame.
Stay
You
away,
don't have shame.
or
So
else
I'm
you
gonna
will be in
slap
prison.
you, so you know what shame
Excuse
is.
me. Stay away, he said. Clearly, your mind hasn't worked for a long time. Stay away. Thank you.
Okay.
Stay away. Stay away from civilization, sir. You do not belong here. Section him. Put him in a mental asylum. What's funny in that? What's funny in that? What's funny in that? Anything funny in that?
Just to recap.
That's why, because we're speaking the truth, darling. Keep going.
Sure.
The angels are surrounding us.
Listen to
The
this.
angels
Can
are
you eat
surrounding
expired
us.
chocolate?
Don't worry, all right?
How
So
can you
he's
eat
your friend now.
expired deal?
What are you going to tell him about his behavior? What are you going to tell
Your
him?
deen is expired 1,500 years ago, bro.
So clearly, you want to know what Islam, you want to know what evil Islam has done to the society. Excuse me, Shane. You should be ashamed of yourself. You asked earlier, what evil does Islam do to our society? This is precisely the evil Islam has done to our society. There is a mentally ill man shouting at me, and you are friends with him. You see what Islam has done to you? Do you see what Islam has done to you? Why were you laughing earlier? What was funny about earlier? You. What was? Excuse me. What was funny about what was happening here earlier?
What was funny about insulting our God?
Finish this conversation.
Excuse me. I'm asking you a question.
Ask me what was funny about insulting
I do
our God?
what I want to do, sir. I'm asking you a simple question. What was funny in what was happening earlier? Anything funny?
Finish the conversation.
Anything funny?
Can we carry on our
Can I please tell you, sir? You are an evidence, and you are an evidence, and Shane, you included. You are evidence of the fact that I do not touch me. Stay away. You are evidence for, excuse me, for my assessment that there is no sensible Muslim.
I was just talking to you before.
What was funny in what he was doing? What was funny?
Nothing was funny.
Well, is he a friend? Were you speaking to him?
Muslim brother.
Muslim brother. How do you like what he was doing earlier?
I told him to calm down.
No, but do you like what he was doing earlier?
Asking when he was insulting our God, was that okay? Simple as that.
I speak about Muhammad as just Muhammad. He says I am insulting his God.
So you didn't
say Mickey Mouse?
Excuse me, sir. Muhammad is just Muhammad. Does he have any other name?
Yo, don't say Muhammad straight. Say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Excuse me, stay away.
You believe in
I am calling the
chocolate.
police right now. Stay away.
You are the police, man. You think we care? The feds and you.
Who is the we here? Let me see who is
are
running
the
now.
weak. You are the weak. I spit in your face and the
I
police
said
face.
we, not weak. You can't even hear properly. Oh, let me see you run now.
Go and move from here, man. Move.
Hello, madam. I am at Speaker's Corner. The police, please.
I just asked one question.
Thank
One
you.
simple question. He couldn't finish it over 20 minutes. He couldn't finish the conversation.
For you, about a cow. Not for you. Not for you. Don't worry. Next one.
Hello, sir. I am speaking from Speaker's Corner at the moment. I'm a Christian preacher. I'm preaching, and someone is trying to threaten me, sir, at the park. Speaker's Corner. That's right, yeah.
That's what he does, G. Did he come here and talk about Christianity? No. I talked to his
Someone is actively threatening me, sir, for just calling Muhammad. He's trying to threaten me. And I asked him to stay away and move away. He isn't taking that on board, sir.
This man, how?
He don't care. He wants to destroy Islam, bro.
Yeah, I am a Christian preacher trying to speak to people, sir.
Was in a Muslim country or step police neck.
And he says he'll stab me to death if I was in a Muslim.
Don't lie.
That's what he wants, bro. That's what he give him. They give him the victory. Now he's gonna go on YouTube, Muslim, this, that. There's no good Muslims. I've got many Christian friends. Many Christian friends. You just come in and attack Islam. No, I'm saying that he's not interested.
He gives the worst impression of Christian.
He is on record. He looks let's Middle Eastern with curly hair, and he's on camera, sir. So we have a recording of him. Show.
Horrible human you are, man. Not even about religion. You just as a
Sorry, come again, sir.
I felt sorry for this guy.
No weapons that I've seen so far. There's one guy, and one guy is the active person who is threatening. There are others who are sort of supporting him, but one active person.
So against it, you don't
Age maybe 20 odd. Black clothing, black hoodie, black jacket.
You know the police must hate. We're all in black jackets.
Let's wait. Now we're gonna wait for the police to come. This guy in a black jacket. Why are there so many cameras?
They know who the guys are, you know. They watch on YouTube. Yes.
Why? There's no point in having a conversation. See what? See what? What conversation you want? What is the conversation you want?
I'm cool with him. I have conversations every week. I'm respectful.
What is the conversation you want to have?
I want to have a conversation, please.
What conversation? I know, but what conversation?
Can you come and have a conversation?
But why? What?
I should speak as corner. Conversation. I'm saying, look, he doesn't want to speak.
Mentally ill people walking around. All right. What?
Don't say mentally ill. Speak facts, speak science, speak language.
Other people speak.
He doesn't have his prophet as well.
Okay, so have you got answers? Have you got answers?
Shamsi have answers.
Evidence,
Him, not me.
historical evidence for the existence of Muhammad.
He will handle you well.
Historical evidence to paint a picture of Muhammad, the person of Muhammad.
Can I ask you a question, please?
But later, what would you like to ask about?
Answer him.
What would you like to ask about?
I just want to ask you.
Yeah.
Why I come here every week? I see on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Christian, right?
Yeah.
And you preach Christianity. Or you speak about your religion, Christianity.
Well, I do what I deem appropriate. What are you talking about? I don't. What is your concern? Please,
My
please.
concern is why every week I come and you just constantly you attack Islam. You're very.
Do you have a?
You antagonize people.
But do you have a problem with this? What is your problem?
You're antagonistic.
Antagonistic towards who?
Trying to raise towards Muslims.
What do you mean Muslims? I'm talking about the Quran. I'm talking about Muhammad. Where did Muslims?
Listen, you try to raise a reaction out of people, yeah, and then when you do that.
Excuse me, my dear friend. Let me put it this way.
I don't want to be on camera, you know, G.
Well, my point is simple. Okay, we are grown-ups. I'd like you to behave. You, everyone who shows up at the park to behave as grown-ups.
My brother.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you, brother?
Yeah, through. So I'd like you to behave as grown-ups.
Absolutely.
Now, I disagree with your religion.
Okay.
I disagree with your
I
religion.
have Christian friends for more than 15 years. We don't even talk about
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying I disagree with your religion. And I should be able to do that.
Of course, you're right.
And that is what I'm doing. What is your problem?
I disagree with Christianity, but I don't say it disrespectfully. I don't say it where someone.
What did I disrespect?
angry.
What did I disrespect?
Go look at your footage.
What did I
Go look at
disrespect?
your footage.
What did I
All
disrespect?
Muslims are bad.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. Earlier, you just said all Muslims.
I said there was a maniac standing here trying to threaten, and all of you, many of you guys, I don't know who were here at that time, many of you guys were standing by him. No one to stop him. No one to stop him.
No one attacked you.
He was threatening me actively. He was threatening me actively. Do you?
It's wrong.
What's that?
Someone threatened you, it's wrong.
Well, that's what we're talking about. No, that's what we're talking about. Maybe you didn't see that. Maybe you didn't see that, but that's not a problem. There were multiple Muslims here at that time who clearly saw what was happening. None would ask him to leave, stay away. None would.
I wouldn't let anything happen.
I appreciate what you say. I appreciate what you say. Fine. I'm not saying I don't believe you. It's not human nature. It's not Islamic nature. You should have seen what was happening here a few minutes ago.
When someone acts in a bad way, it shouldn't be reflected as religion. It should be the human that he is. If I'm a good
There were plenty of Muslims who stood around him, said that they were his brothers and so on. None would stop him. None would ask him to stay away. None would. It's not true. In Islam, Islam teaches you to be bad. Therefore, none of you would just stand and challenge him. Well, this is the excuse you have, but I'd like to see what you would do. I'd like to see what you would do if you had been here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm making a simple point. A Muslim was giving away threats here. If you at all care about sensible behavior, ask about that. Don't try to defend yourself.
Now you're hanging on to that. I'm coming every week. I'm talking before this.
So stop defending Islam. Stop defending. Just focus on the person who was threatening. Just focus on the person who was threatening. It's as simple as that. Sweetie, take care. Okay.
There's 36,000 of us. Can you give me a little bit more specific? Was it officers here? Were they here already, present? It was a call 101?
Yeah, he was attacked.
Outside, was it? Where did you report it?
We're outside. My friend's got the reference number.
Can you, I'm going to go over the van. Can you bring the reference number for me? We'll deal with it for you now.
Oh, yeah.
So come with me, let's go have a little chat. Could you get the footage for me?
Yeah, I could try and get the footage so we can see what exactly the word he used.
I'm happy to put a crime report on.
Yeah.
Unless the person's still physically here now, which he's not. He's obviously made it on his toes. He knows that you've called police. We've turned up in the big ice cream van. He's seen us and obviously hot-footed it off out of the park. So the chances are you won't see him here again today. He may well still be in the crowd, however.
Yeah, he may actually, because I suspect that he wouldn't have gone away, but unfortunately, of course, I can't.
What would be better would be to speak to him, advise him, and basically eject him from the park. I think that would be the sort of appropriate response today. If you wish me to put a crime report on, there's absolutely no issue at all. I'll put a crime report on record, threats, public order. But the issue is because it's Speaker's Corner, it's normally screened out immediately because of the nature of the place. People here all got different opinions.